Guys, now I am going to show what are all books I used in the second year. The first book is Medical Pharmacology under the NMC curriculum. It's 8th edition. The author is K.D. Tripathi. Okay, in this pharmacology, it contains general pharmacology principle and drugs acting on autonomic nervous system, autocoids, and respiratory system drugs. It contains each system by system, hormone related drugs and PNS, and drugs acting on CNS and cardiovascular disease, and drugs acting on kidney and blood formation drugs, gastrointestinal drugs, and also it contains antimicrobial drugs. And finally, neoplastic disease chemotherapy drugs and miscellaneous drugs. That's it. It is the standard book. You can use this book for your second year. And coming to the microbiology. In microbiology, the author is Apurva Shastri and Sandhya Bhatt. The Apurva Shastri book is more you can use. It's very useful for your second year because it contains more topics related general microbiology and immunology, and finally hospital infection control disease. And it also contains system by system infections, bloodstream and cardiovascular system infection, GIT infection, and hepatobiliary system infection. And also it contains skin and soft tissue system infection, and it contains respiratory infection disease, and finally CNS system and urogenital system, and miscellaneous infection syndromes also it contains. Okay, the most standard book is Apurva Shastri, and another book name is I forgot. I'll give it in the description. And the next book is for pathology. We used Robbins and Cotton. It contains 2 volumes, volume 1 and volume 2. If you study the first volume, then only you can understand what are all things given in the second volume. In the first volume, it contains the general concept of the pathology. For example, in the volume 1, it contains what is cell injury, cell death, and appendations, and inflammation and repair. It's most important question in the pathology. And also it contains hemodynamic disorder and a disease of the immune system, and neoplasia, infectious disease, environmental and nutritional disease is important, and diseases of infancy and childhood, blood vessels and heart. And also it contains WBC cells, lymph nodes, spleen, and thymus disease, and red blood cells and bleeding disorder. In the volume 2, it contains system by system infection. In the volume 2, it contains lung and head and neck, GIT system, liver, pancreas, kidney, and breast, urogenital system for male and female, and skin disease and bone and joint disease, and PNS and skeletal muscle disease. And also it contains central nervous system and the eye. The standard book for pathology is Robinson and Cotton. Okay. Finally, for pathology, I used for Robbins and Cotton. For microbiology, I used Apurva Shastri, and for finally in pharmacology, I used K.D. Tripathi book. Okay. See. Thanks for watching.